Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, freaks of nature, step right up and watch another episode of I Try Not Suck at This. That sounds interesting. Let's get that. Yo, that seems really good. Okay, so this is the story of a girl. Okay, so let's get this. How do I? And let's get this. So the idea here is we're working on our parries. I think our parries have improved. So we're working on our parries. Then we try this out, see if it makes parries better. I don't know. Champions drop 5 gear pieces instead of 2 upon defeat, and gear found in chest or dropped by enemies has a high chance of being higher quality. Try a bit of a little synergy there. Let's see what happens. Wimbowe. So what's going on today? Today I have recorded. It's a big recording day. Which is absolutely fine. The problem comes in where the lighting changes from about 4:35, I think, in the afternoon, to the point where, because of the bad lighting in the background, it starts, especially by this wall, starts seeing a lot of colorful noise and very distracting. Whoa. You okay, bud? You okay? And that is generally the problem with my recording. I actually want to test this quick. Who's first? Okay, that knocks like oh. Ooh. Okay. Wait. Sorry, what? I didn't... Okay, that didn't work nearly as effectively as I thought it would. Yo, and our traps, yeah, because we took out the trap damage thing, so actually using traps as much as I have been lately might not be the best idea. In any case, so yeah, that's why recording later in the afternoon is a bit of a problem. So I haven't actually recorded, or I haven't actually wait, I'll finish this thought in a second. Man, this game is hard to talk. Oh, yes, please. What was I saying? What was I supposed to say? Oh yes, because the lighting in the afternoons becomes quite difficult. I can't record later into the evening. That is generally why I just spend some time with family or play games with friends. That's generally when I squeeze in my talkie or whatever the case might be. And fire. Oof. The gold here. And what that actually leads to is sometimes I can't get to the videos I want to get to. But then also I did take a day off because I had a way too big of a backlog. So after this episode, there's another one of Curse of the Dead Gods. And after that then is Neon Abyss. And after that then is the video I've been working on in the background over the past few weeks. I finally gotten the script to a point where I'm happy with it. Right. When my phone flashes in the corner of my arm, always just think, what if it's like as I mentioned in one of the other episodes I also recorded today, either something to do with the baby or the future baby from my sister. And getting all of those videos done while there's like good lighting is quite challenging. I could make a just black background stand, right, that just covers up the background, or I could do green screen, but that all requires investment of a financial level, and at present I'm still not working, so we are still closed due to Rona, the unfortunate part of being in hospitality. No? So until that changes, this will probably be the setup. Yeah, that's it. Probably just be our setup for then. What else have I been playing at night other than Talkie? And for anyone who's... Oh, damn, I'm going to take my heart out today. For anyone who's unfamiliar with what I mean with Talkie, it's the Escape from Tarkov game from Battlestate Games. A game that, in my opinion, is more complete and worth more money than pretty much any AAA game I've played since God of War, The Witcher, or... Honestly, that isn't me even shilling. Like, that is just 110%. My opinion. But yeah, what is the game? It's a military combat simulator kind of deal. It's got roguelite elements. In the sense of you go in with gear, you get more gear, you escape with that gear, then you put that gear in your stash, and then you can pick from that gear and buy more stuff and upgrade more stuff and build guns, put in your character, go out. Then if you die when you're in the mission thing, then you lose all that stuff. That's what gives it a roguelite feel, in my opinion. Can I just aggro you? Nope. Yeah, if that's the case, I want you to attack into the wall. I'm not the wall, but okay, good. I'm glad we got that. There, we got that sorted. I wanted him to like try and hit me across this while I beat up the snaky on the other side, but that clearly did not work out. Even slightly near planned. Yeah, so other than Tarkov, I mentioned, I think actually in the Curse of the Dead God series, is I played the... Because when Uplay first came out, and it was just Uplay Plus, their subscription service. When that came out, it was heavily discounted or free or something for the first week. How did you... Weren't you just stunned by my AoE parried, or am I losing my mind? Anyway, I picked it up then, and that was the weekend, or in that month, Breakpoint came out. So I picked up Breakpoint and I played it. So I played it for 16 hours by myself. A mate of mine came over and I was like, yo, dude, this game's actually fun. I'm not saying it's good at all, I'm just saying it's actually fun. It's very much my play style for the third person shooters. And I was like, just pay the cheap price for Uplay and you can have it too. We put it on a hard drive, you take it home, plug it in, copy it over, we good, we golden. You didn't want to. But anyway, then Breakpoint was actually free, and I didn't know about it until my one friend was playing it. I saw it on Discord. I'm like, yo, dude, why are you playing Breakpoint? What do you think? I quite enjoyed the game when I played it. There's a lot of things not good about the game, trust me, but I enjoyed playing it. And he was like, oh, it's free for the weekend, or for the week, or like 4 days or something like that. And I was like, cool. So I downloaded it and I jumped in on it with him, and we played through the story. Finished it last night, and it was a really good time. The movement is janky. the game feels like if it was in the oven for a year and a half longer, it would have done incredibly well. They've added since the last time I played, they added a realism mode, which is essentially a slightly harder way of playing. Which you can set. You can customize the difficulty sliders and things to match exactly how you want to play. So I did that, and the game became substantially more difficult because before it was too easy. It became a lot more difficult. Which, in all honesty, is fine. It's kind of the issue. One of the issues I had is there's a gear level in the game. Oh, and then it takes away the gear level. There's a gear level in the game, but the gear level literally doesn't make a difference at all. So, ooh, I actually like this curse, to be honest with you. All regular healing effects are disabled, except those coming from blood. Defeating enemies now release a blood. His blood instead of gold, restoring a portion of health. Blood quantity is increased by the monster kill counter. So yeah, we played through Breakpoint. It's got... I know his name, and that's why I'm going to do this, because I don't want to be... I want to be that guy. Panusher is what I typed in. Yeah, John Berntal. So he plays the big bad. Ooh. He plays the big bad in this. And me too. Come all of you. Nope, not all of you, just one of you. That's fine. Oh no, it was two of you at least. Oh, oh, don't fight in the poison. Don't fight in the poison. Why would you fight in the poison? What's wrong with you, son? Why would you be fighting in the poison? Haha, I practiced last time, remember? Yeah, he plays the villain, and good lord, he killed that role. That is not a game, a underperforming game sales wise for Ubisoft because of his performance. He killed it. He definitely did. He brought exactly what you'd expect him to bring in and what you'd want him to the game. Then the story is decent. Nothing amazing, nothing terrible. More of like a, yeah, that was a good time kind of a story. Which is all I've been hoping for with stories these days. Then another thing, it's HP per kill is not enough. Another what? So I'm pretty sure I ranted a bit about Monster Hunter whilst playing. This is apparently my complaint about other games. This is my complaining game, because I used to complain about this game, now I'm complaining about other games. That shows growth, okay? And I should have gone left, because I'm pretty sure there's gold there. Oh, there's gold here as well. I've been going the wrong way this entire time. For gold-wise. For gold-wise. Gold-wise. For finding gold. The bloody hell. I've just been skipping all of this. All these times I've had this room archetype. I'm not going to go left. I don't really care about more gold. Too lazy to go left. The story is... like, I'd give it a... 6.5 out of 10 decent. The writing of the story itself, I'd probably give, like, so when I say story, I mean like general story. Like after the game, how do I feel about it from mission 1 to mission, whatever the final mission is. And that's what I mean a story. So that I would give a, no. That would give like a 6.5, 7 out of 10, I think. Then the actual writing of the story, the dialogues and things like that, some of them are Some of them are like really, really good. Exactly what you'd expect. And then some of them are just, and this is the theme of the game. Some of them are really good and some of them are absolutely terrible. And this really just is the theme of the game. Throughout the time we played, and my friend that played with me definitely agreed, it feels like, it really just feels like there's just two teams that worked on the game, or something like that. Or it was started by someone who did a bad job and then finished by someone who did a good job, but they couldn't get to everything, or vice versa. Started with someone who was doing the due diligence, doing everything properly, because there are moments where you look at it and you're like, yo, that was such a good scene, or that was such good writing, or this area is so beautiful, or that looked so cool. And then there's other times you look at it and you're like, what the hell? That was terrible. Like, how? Like, this game is just polarizing to itself. It's very strange. But it is a good time. If you... I'm pretty sure all of these videos are up after every weekend. I mean, day recording this. There should be more enemies because I still hear the creepy music. Okay. I could just skip them. But what kind of a man would I be if I skipped enemies in this game? The game I've complained about more than any other in the past. It's just because I'm not playing Isaac and I'm much worse at Isaac. So yeah, it was a really fun co-op experience. But they could have done it so much better. If they just worked on that game a bit longer, I'm telling you now, that game could have been something incredible. For sure. It really could have. And I'm not a Ubisoft fanboy. I'm actually closer to the opposite of a Ubisoft fanboy. Not because I have anything... There's just very few things that they do that I'm that happy with. You know? But... Yo, I want that. Meaning... Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Incredible games. Then it kind of tapered off. Then there are high points in the franchise. But that is pretty much the only... Siege, Rainbow Six Siege is fun. But we don't have servers. So playing a game where you have to hold close angles against people who have 5 ping when you have 160 or 70 or 80. Okay, let's focus up here. I don't know if you can hear me hit the living bejesus out of my spacebar, but I did. Did I come all this way just to die to this old hag again? And I'm not being rude, that's her name. It's like Grizzled Hag or something like that. Old Hag or First Hag or something in those veins. I thought it'd miss me if I just stood there. Okay, we've done like a fourth of a HP bar, quarter of a hit points. I might as well start talking nonsense again because this run's about to end. Oh, this series has been weighing on me heavily for enjoyment's sake. Like, I do really like it, I just have a lot of issues with it as well. And yes, these issues are mostly my fault or problem generally, but I'm deceased. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. I don't have a heavy weapon. I don't have a ranged weapon anymore. It does make this fight... Okay, I'm dead. I parried there to try and block the second wave because I realized she was doing the animation as I got there, and that ended it. Well, It's a 20-minute episode then, because if I start one now and it takes another 20 minutes, I end up at 40 minutes. That performance was pitiful, but the commentary was. Hope you enjoyed the banter. Talk about and I'm gonna keep. I have to record another one of these right now, so if you'll excuse me, I will see you tomorrow. And if you enjoyed my pain and suffering, hit the little like button over there. Oh, sorry, over there. And hit the subscribe next to it if you want to see more of my pain and suffering. Until then, guys, cheers.